Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Maggie and this is my cozy little space here on YouTube where I love to share about my crochet and knitting. Happy Halloween! I can't believe that it's Halloween already. I have been just soaking up October so hard and it has been beautiful. I have so many finished objects to share with you today. But first off, you can find me on Instagram as mochalatte_ as well as TikTok. Yeah, I'm just going to dive in because I love Halloween. It is my favorite holiday. I actually took the day off work today so that I could just stay home and relax and knit and watch all of my favorite scary movies. I'm just so excited. But I really just wanted to share all of my projects that I finished because I love them. But first, actually, I will start. I don't have tea today. I actually have coffee. Actually, I think it's supposedly called Bavarian coffee. My one coworker told me about it. And you put cinnamon in your coffee grounds. Like when you go to brew it, you put cinnamon in your coffee grounds. And then you put brown sugar in your pot, in your coffee pot, and then you brew it. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's like a perfect fall drink, I think. But I'm drinking it in my cute little pumpkin mug. Oh, I just love it. I'm so happy I took the day off work today. It's not very sunny out today, so it's like, but it's not rainy. It's just like a perfect autumn day. All of the trees are changing. I feel like the trees changed very quickly this year and very early. But anyways, I want to show you my Halloween cardigan that I'm wearing right now. I made this last year and it is my absolute favorite thing I think I've ever made. So I made these little granny square patches out of these tiny little mini yarns that I had, and it is my favorite. I did not follow any pattern with this. I just wanted a super fun Halloween project last year, and I had these tiny little mini skeins of acrylic yarn, and I was like, what can I make with these? And I was highly inspired by Neon Moon Crochet on Instagram. She always makes beautiful pieces, and one year she made, it was like a patchwork cardigan, kind of like this, but she did make the the granny squares, and then she made cute little things, and I don't know, I just had so much fun with just randomly thinking of ideas, and it couldn't have turned out more perfect. And then I just used like a big twist orange and black for the stripes. It turned out so perfect. It fits me perfectly. It is the perfect Halloween cardigan. So yeah, so I'm wearing that today. Like I said, I have so many finished objects, so I'm just gonna dive into them. So I have 3 pairs of Halloween socks that I finished, and I'm almost done with my last pair of Halloween socks. So I'll just start with the first pair. I just gotta put them on my sock blockers here so you can see them better. I don't know why I just like to put them on sock blockers when I finish, so I feel like you can just really see them and how beautiful they look. All right, here's my first pair. They are so fun. I'll try to get the color up close. So this is Gypsy Soul Fiber yarn and the colorway Witching Hour. I talk about her all the time. She's one of my favorite dyers and just a super sweet person. I love these. They just turned out so good. They're so soft. I wear them I've worn them through all of October because I think I finished them like in the beginning of October. So I was able to wear these all October and I got so many compliments on them. So super fun. So first pair, Halloween socks finished. These next pair are also super fun. I'm so happy that I was able to finish most of these before Halloween so I can actually enjoy them this year. because I only had one pair of Halloween socks that I made last year, and I was like, I need more. So, all right, so these are my next ones. These are, oh crap. I threw the tag away. Candy corn yarn, I think. Candy corn yarns. Candy corn. I think it's candy corn yarns. But I will, all these yarns I'll link below. I'll like properly look for them and link them. But I'm pretty sure this is candy corn yarns in the colorway Bag of Tricks. And they are just perfect. They also kind of remind me of, like, if you grew up in the 90s, like Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon colors, but they're perfect Halloween socks. I love them. The yarn is super soft. Oh, we have a visitor. Happy Halloween from my little Vashi boy. I wasn't sure if he was gonna make an appearance, and he always goes right for my hot drinks. So, like, be careful, buddy. Crazy. So that was my second completed pair. I have some candy in that little jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Oh, be careful. Okay. He's laying down, I think. All right, so this is my next pair. Actually, I don't know if I'd consider these Halloween, but I finished them in October, so we're just gonna consider them Halloween. Anyways, I am obsessed with these socks. They turned out so good. Oh my gosh, look at these. So good. So this is Madeline Tosh in her Tosh sock and the colorway Gosia. And then I just used a pink scrap that I had, because I don't know, there's like pops of like pink in there, and I feel like the pink heel and toe just really brought it out. So I am loving these. They are so good. So that is my 3 finished pair of Halloween socks. I just cranked out all of the Halloween socks. I was just super inspired, and I don't know, there's something about fall that just really gets my creative juices flowing, and I've just been having such a good time with those. So I'll show you my other 2 finished objects, and then I'll go into whips after that. So I finished a hat for myself, and it was so quick and so fast. So this is a double brim beanie. I can't remember off the top of my head the designer's name, but I found her on Etsy, and it is the quickest knit, and I am starting to just love double brims because they're so warm on your ears. And the colorway, I threw away the tag, but it is the loops and threads from Michaels in the colorway Autumn, and it's like that really like shiny, it almost looks like just like a freshly spun yarn. I can't remember the exact name. It was definitely loops and threads, and the colorway was called Autumn. But how perfect are these colors? Like, it's just the perfect changing of trees, just perfect. In the beginning of the month, my husband and I went for a drive, and like the leaves were just starting to change. So like you had your greens and your deep purples and oranges and yellows, and I wore it and I was like, I matched the trees. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. And it's super soft, super warm. Okay, so I finished my Halloween sweater for this year, and it also turned out perfect. I don't know what it is about Halloween, but all of my makes are just on point, and I think it's just the energy and I just love it. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you this big chunky Halloween sweater. Oh my gosh, it is perfect. I'll try it on for you so you can see, but oh my goodness, I think I threw my tag away again. I think it was another loops and threads from Michaels. It was from Michaels, another loops and threads. I apologize if you can hear the commotion going on. I have my window open a little bit, and I live close to like a main road. Okay, I think it's done. loops and threads in their chunky yarn, and the colorway was called Dragonfly, but I don't know, there's something about this that was like very like Frankenstein-y. The colors just spoke to me and it turned out perfect. I did not follow a pattern. I just did double crochet for the entire sweater. I did panels and sewed it together, and then I used just a plain black for the collar and the cuffs and the ribbing. Oh, it's so good. It's so chunky, so it crocheted up so quickly. I just love it. So I'll try it on for you real quick. If I can get this one off. Okay. It's so chunky and soft. Oh my god. There's just something about a handmade sweater that just is the best. Oh my goodness. Crazy hair. Okay. Oh, it's so good. It's so chunky. Okay, so here it is. Try it on. I know this isn't the best like way to show off, but the length is perfect. It comes right down to my hip bones. The sleeves are nice and long. It fits perfectly, and it's so cozy. I only got to wear it a few times, but it's okay because I can enjoy it all of next October and all the Octobers after that. So I love it. Super easy, super quick. I love it. All right, now I gotta take this off because I'm going to sweat if I leave this on. Oh my goodness, my other cat appeared. She never appears when I film these. Ugh. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's better. All right, so I have one more finished object. It is not clothing related. Actually, my sister had asked me if I would make a worry worm. My nephew's teacher reached out to her and asked her if she knew anybody that could crochet like a worry worm. So I was like, what's a worry worm? So of course I like looked online, and instantly on Pinterest I found like a million patterns, and they were so simple and so cute. So they're like these tiny little wormies. I still have to put the eyes on. I'm just gonna get, I'm debating if I should get googly eyes and hot glue them on. I tried to like embroider eyes on, but I did not like the way it looked. So I'm still trying to figure out the eyes. But I made a ton of different colors and just like stash yarn that I had. It was like a perfect stash buster project. I think they are so cute. Look how many there are. I made a ton. They are so cute, and the pattern was so simple. Like it took me like probably maybe 5 minutes to whip up one. So yeah, so I made these little worry worms for my nephew's school. So I still just have to do the eyes, and then I can give them to her. But I thought that was a really fun like palette cleanser, just a super fun quick project. Honestly, when people ask me to make them certain things, I like stress out about it because I want it to be depending on what it is too. If it's like something big, usually I tell people no, like if they want a blanket, a certain type of blanket, because blankets take forever, or like a sweater, I'm very, you know, if it's something small like that I can whip up and I don't have to worry about like super quality of it, I have no trouble whipping up. But these were so much fun and I loved making them. I only have 2 whips and they're both socks, which is crazy. I feel like I really hustled through all of my like Halloween makes, and I'm so proud of myself for that because usually I'm just a procrastinator, but I just powered through all these. So I have one more pair of Halloween socks that today I'm hoping to get done while I sit and watch some scary movies, but this one I'm working on the heel so you can see it. It's always like awkward through mid-heel. But this is Cozy Cauldron Fibers? Cozy Cauldron Fibers. Did I save the tag? I did save this one. Yeah, Cozy Cauldron Fiber. And the colorway Frankensteins Bubblegum. she dyed this up last year and I didn't get a chance to grab a skein of it, so she released it again this year and I was like, yes, I was so excited. But I just love this colorway. So I just did a black toe and I'm doing a black cuff. I'm knitting them on 9-inch circular bamboo needles. I think it's Clover brand. Yeah, and I'm using a little cauldron stitch marker because I don't know, it just felt very fitting for cozy cauldron fibers. But yarn is so soft. This is my first time working with her yarn, and I love it, and we'll probably definitely order more from her in the future. So this is my first sock. I do have the second sock done. I also just have to add the heels, so I'm not even going to show that because it's exactly the same. I just have to put the heels on, so I can definitely finish those today, and then all of my Halloween makes are complete. It was a very successful October. I loved every minute of it. So, all right, enough Halloween talk, even though today is Halloween. I have been like I said, I've really been enjoying the Halloween makes, but I am also kind of like just wanting to start all my gift knitting, which is seems very last minute for all of the things I want to make for everybody. But I'm just going for it, and I already started a pair of socks for my nephew, which I think I shared the yarn last time, but I started them. Let me see if I can find the tag here. It is I think it's another German brand. Yeah, it is another German brand. I can't, Trekking? I don't know, it says Trekking XXL, but the color lot, oh, does it not even say? Oh, the color is J1. Again, sorry, there's kind of a glare. Trekking XXL. I got this at a yarn store closer to me. They sell a lot of German brand sock yarn, which is awesome because I really enjoy like a rustic wool sock, and that's what this is. This is 100% wool. But yeah, so this is gonna be for my nephew for Christmas. He loves rainbow and he's just so fun. So yeah, I was like, I'll just start these. I cast on 56 stitches and I'm using 9-inch circulars, the Chowgu needles, and these are just like flying by because it's so small and I won't have to make it super long. But yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying this. I have this in my little Polar Bear Yarns project bag, my little pumpkin spice bag. I am like patiently waiting for her Christmas bags because I already bought so many Halloween bags from her, and so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, this is a very quick knit. I love these colors, super fun. I'll show you the yarn. That's the yarn. I just love a good stripe. Always. So I hope he loves them. So I'll give those to him for Christmas. I have so much sock yarn that I'm trying to de-stash, and so I want to make like everybody's socks for Christmas. So I'm really excited for that. I have I forgot. I wanted to talk about that. The beginning of this year, I created a pattern for fingerless gloves, a crochet pattern for fingerless gloves, and I was gonna release it earlier this year, but by the time I finished them, it was like going into spring, and I was like, this doesn't really seem appropriate for going into spring. So I made one, and then I wrote the pattern out. So next month, I'm gonna release it. It will just be a free pattern. It is so easy. I use a skein of just like worsted weight yarn, and then I bought some mohair to pair with it just to make them like fuzzier and warmer. And it's such a quick, easy pattern. It would be perfect for like gifts for your loved ones if they're into that. I already made a pair for somebody for Christmas, so I think I'm gonna be making a lot of those for gifts as well. I have so many gift knitting plans for Christmas, and I probably should have started earlier, but I was like, Halloween, I gotta make all of the Halloween things. So, but yeah, so I'm really excited. I can't wait to just cozy up. And this November, I do have some plans for myself. I want to make, for November, I want to make another granny square vest. I made one last year and it in like a very neutral color, and it was very cute, and I could wear it with so many things. So I have another like inspiration for that I want to make. I think that would be a very quick project. I also have been seeing crochet snoods everywhere, and I think I want to make one of those for myself and for my sisters for Christmas. But yeah, that's kind of really the only plans that I have. It's mostly gift knitting, and I'm just really excited for it because I don't know how anybody else feels about gift knitting, but I am like I'm very picky with like who I gift knit for and what I make as gifts, because like to make someone a big sweater or like a big project that somebody kind of has to like take care of, like I don't want that to be a chore for anybody. So I feel like smaller projects like socks or fingerless gloves or book sleeves. I actually have a free crochet pattern for book sleeves on, if you go to my Instagram, I have a website where I put my free patterns. So I do have a crochet book sleeve that's super easy for your favorite book lovers. But yeah, so I'm in like super gift mode, Christmas mode already, and I'm not mad about it. So yeah, that is all of my knitting and crochet related things. I feel like when I get excited about things, I just like breeze through and talk about it real fast, and I need to learn to like slow down and just go with it. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I forgot. I am not organized. I don't write like notes for myself for these. I just do it because I'm just a very much like in the process person. I'm not like a super great planner. But I think that's it. I did randomly work on my granny square blanket, but not enough to really show progress. I do want to go back and add my Halloween yarns into my granny stripe blanket. Maybe I'll do that today too. That way I can get those last Halloween colors in. Maybe I'll do that. I'm just like sitting here looking at my little yarn shelf, admiring all the yarns that I'm gonna make gifts for everybody. Oh, I can't wait. I have been not watching anything really except for Halloween movies all season. I would love to hear what your favorite Halloween movies are. Mine are, I love the Halloween franchise with Michael Myers. It is my absolute favorite. So I think today I'm gonna rewatch. I already watched all of them, of course, but today, since it's Halloween and really my last day to indulge in my favorites, I'm gonna rewatch the first one. I also love like the classics, like of course Hocus Pocus, and I love the little vampire and Casper. And some of like my old time favorites are like, I don't know if anyone has ever seen The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. That is a phenomenal movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should. It was made in like, I think the 60s, but it's so good. And it's not even a Halloween movie. It's just, I watch it every Halloween because it's like spooky. And then Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein is one of my all-time favorites too. So I can't wait to watch them today and finish my Halloween socks. And yeah, probably start some gift knitting, some more gift knitting, free up my needles. I did have another pair of Halloween socks that I started the beginning of this month, or maybe even end of September, and I shared it, and they were like an orange pair of tweed socks, but I have not touched those. So I think I'm going to throw those on some cables for next year, tuck it away for next year, and get my knitting needles back. And also my morning coffee socks from the Crazy Sock Lady, I have not touched those either. I just have not been in the mood to work on those, and I'm not the type of person to like force myself to work on something. If I'm just not in the mood to do it, I'm just not gonna do it. And then I'll work on something that I feel like doing. It makes me happy. So that's where that's at. What was I talking about? Oh, Halloween movies. Yeah, so I haven't been really watching any TV shows. My husband and I did want to start the house, what's it called? The Fall of the House of Usher, I think it's called. Like if you watched A Haunting of Hill House on Netflix, and like Midnight Mass and Haunting of Bly Manor, I think. I love those shows. They are so good. And there's a new one that came out. So I don't know if I'll get to watch that for the Halloween season. Maybe we'll hold off till next year. I have been reading one book that I started in the very beginning of October called The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. It is very cute. It's a very cute witchy book, a very like cozy read, but I just have not been in the mood to read. So I'm about, I would say maybe 3/4 of the way done. So if I can finish that today too, that would be perfect. But I do recommend that book. It was very cute. I'm just a slow reader sometimes. Just depends on my mood. So I'm hoping to finish that today too. And then I do have some other books that I want to maybe start for November, but we'll see. But anyways, that was a very fast talking knitting crochet podcast. I hope all of you have been doing great, and I hope you've been enjoying your Halloween season. If you do celebrate Halloween, I would love to hear what you do. If you carve pumpkins or go trick-or-treating, take your little kiddos trick-or-treating. I don't have kids, so I don't go trick-or-treating, but tonight my friend is coming over who also crochets, and we try to have a crochet night once a week. So she's gonna come over tonight, and I made dinner, and we're just gonna crochet and watch some Halloween movies and relax. And that's a perfect way to end the day. So I hope you all take care of yourself and be kind to yourself, and I will see you again soon.